A lot of people, when they look at network marketing, starting a business for themselves, they ask that question. They do so because they don't know. But there's two things I want to address when it comes to talking about this being a pyramid. First of all, if you're looking at a legitimate network marketing company, which means they have a product or they have a service, I assure you it's not a pyramid. Pyramids are illegal. And usually what happens in a pyramid when it is illegal is somebody asks you to put money into something and you get a percentage of money back. But products and services never exchange hands. As long as you've got a legitimate product and service, you've got a legitimate business. So that's kind of silly, so let's put that one aside. The second reason people ask that question is because it's shaped like a pyramid, so all of a sudden people think, is this a pyramid? Without ever really stopping and realizing everything's shaped like a pyramid. The company you work for now is shaped like a pyramid. I mean, think about it. Isn't there a president at the top of that company? And underneath that president's a vice president, and then usually what? Directors of some sort, and then managers, and then assistant managers, and then employees. So it's shaped like a pyramid. And it's kind of funny because when we're young, you know what we're all told? To start at the bottom of a company and work our way to the top. But I have a question for you. How many people do you know start at the bottom of a company and they climb through that pyramid to get to the top? You know what? I don't know anybody like that. What I do know is that most people that are successful, that own something, usually started at a company, got frustrated, got dissatisfied with the fact that they weren't getting to the top, so they left and they started their own company and they started to build something for themselves. You know, a lot of people want to be at the top. A lot of people want to be able to get paid on the efforts of other people and have success without doing all the work. But unless you're building something for yourself, you'll never get to do that. So let's understand, no matter what it is, whether it's a company or an organization, let's say the Boy Scouts or any organization, or even our government is shaped like a pyramid. President, vice president, Congress, Senate, state and local municipal government, and taxpayers. It's shaped like a pyramid. And all the taxpayers are at the bottom, right, abiding by the rules. And who are making the rules? The people at the top. So the thing I learned many years ago from my mentor is simple. If you want to be successful, don't start at the bottom and climb your way to the top. Start at the top and fill in and build something for yourself. It's that simple. Now, there's one last thing I want to tell you. Next time you get a chance, take a dollar bill and look at that dollar bill, because on the back, you know what it has? A pyramid. And you know there's an eye, and you know where that eye is? It's at the top. It's at the top looking down on what it has and what it's built. It's not at the bottom looking up. Unfortunately, we've been programmed to start at the bottom. You know what?